Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Obviously, I'm John Akers. It's so nice to meet
Great
you.
to meet you. Thank you.
And thank you for taking some time out of your day and meeting with us today. We're so excited for you. Tell us a little bit about your background prior to you coming to the Medical Sales College.
Well, I've been in the food and beverage. I've been in outside sales, the food and beverage, consumer packaged goods industry for 18 years, but always had a desire to be in the medical field. I was actually pre-med during undergrad. I just couldn't get more than a C in my chemistry labs. So I switched to psychology, and I got an undergrad in psychology, and then I got an MBA in marketing. It seemed like a good tie-in.
Wow, that's fantastic. And then with all those years of experience in B2B and in the food and beverage industry, tell me about your decision to actually attend the Medical Sales College. What was it that was your motivation and inspiration for that?
Well, my cousin's husband actually runs his own business here. He's a recruiter in a different industry, and he heard about Medical Sales College. This was May 16th of this year. And I had, tried previously to get into the medical field, but despite all those years of experience, every job I looked at, they all wanted some experience in medical sales. And it was difficult to penetrate. And my cousins told me about Medical Sales College. I looked at it May 16th. I remember applying or sending, hey, I'm interested. I got a call back from your folks that day. And I was very impressed. I got a call, I got a text. And basically, I try to treat customers the same way. So I knew I was onto something. I knew this was the right fit. And I remember sending a reply back, and then I got another reply back, and it was a Sunday. And I thought, what kind of company replies back on a weekend? So I was like, I'm onto something. And it kind of just progressed from there. I did a lot of research. I got a great email from the initial person I talked to at Medical Sales College, and she sent me, hey, just FYI, here's a list of all the people that have recently done the 8-week sales course and have already gotten placed, already found jobs. And that really added some credibility to what I already read on your website. So thoroughly impressed. I knew it was worth it. Within a week and a half, I had my first interview. I attended a webinar, and I was signed up for the June 8th class. So you're talking about a 3-week turnaround.
Tell us about your post-graduation experience and, in searching for employment. Tell us how that was and what role MSC played to help you in that.
Well, first and foremost, as soon as I graduated, that was put on my LinkedIn profile. Very proud of that. Put a lot of details about the course, a snapshot. I was very proud that, I graduated with the highest GPA, and I worked really hard. I mean, that 8-week course, brought so much knowledge. I couldn't believe that only in 8 weeks, I felt so much more confident about going to these companies because I had Medical Sales College behind me and saying, hey, I took the time, I made the investment. That actually was one of the points on my initial interview with my current employer. He's like, tell me about Medical Sales College. Why did you do this? And he even asked, can you give me a ballpark how much the tuition was, what it entailed? And when I told him, he's like, wow, that was quite an investment personally, professionally, and financially. And I said, yes, it was. So by joining with MSC, I think it really showed that dual commitment. Your commitment to me as a student to provide everything you possibly could in those 8 weeks to prepare me to enter the medical industry, and my commitment to spend that time doing that. So.
Well, Jennifer, that's what the Medical Sales College is all about. Obviously, we provide that education, but as important and perhaps even more important, we connect our students and our graduates with those opportunities because that's ultimately why you're coming to the school. So I would love to hear more about your current employer and what a day in your professional life looks like today.
Actually, my current employer, he actually reached out to me because KUBTEC is the name of the company. It's a specimen imaging company. It's about 17 years in its infancy, and he actually found me through Medical Sales College. He just recently joined in the last year. So, a huge amount of credit to Medical Sales College for creating those networks. Even though they stressed, that last week, I still have to do my part. I still have to network. I made sure that LinkedIn showed that I was a part of Medical Sales College and forever a part, kind of linked to you, that community, making that commitment to each other. And it kind of snowballed from there. And it took a couple conversations. And then I had an interview with the VP of Sales, who is my boss. He's a VP of Sales over all the United States and Canada, as well as the CEO of the company and the VP of Marketing. And I had to make a presentation to them, kind of like what we're doing now, but with a PowerPoint and all that. So with my background and my experience, but definitely I'd say the Medical Sales College giving me the confidence to say, you know what, I have an opportunity to be here and I have a lot to offer you. Yes, I haven't been in the medical industry that long, but because of my training at Medical Sales College and my past, driven my success in sales, I'm very proud to be here today to interview with you.
Wow, that is a success story of the ages, Jennifer. I am so happy for you. What would you say to others out there who are watching this right now and that are considering coming to the Medical Sales College? What counsel, what advice would you have for them?
I wouldn't hesitate. Again, you just go on your website and, I think I read every bit of it. And I really liked how you go to business in terms of, I didn't feel the high pressured sales, and I'm in sales. So I always like to treat customers the way I like to be treated. And you live that. I got a lot of counsel saying, hey, we're just here to give you some options. And here's some references for you, but you really built that credibility with me from day one, especially calling back that same day. I think I got a call and a text, as I said. I was reached out to over the weekend. That Monday, I got another call. I had a dialogue with someone, and that person, and I have her name saved. I'm sorry, I don't have it right here with me. But, as I told her, you are the face of Medical Sales College right here. And, to me, if Medical Sales College this is indicative of how Medical Sales College is, I'm in, sign me up. So your representatives, obviously who you hire, you spend a lot of time and care. So again, I was just impressed from the get-go. And I also like that you didn't just say, okay, we're going to sign you up. Hey, Jennifer, why don't we get you on a webinar with some of our senior leaders and give you a sense of what this is going to entail for an 8-week period, just to make sure you're absolutely certain this is the way you want to do. And again, I just thought that whole how you go to business is very impressive. And without a doubt, it's a testimonial, even with my 18 years of outside sales experience, working with companies like Unilever, General Mills, and Coca-Cola, which certainly helped. But again, until Medical Sales College, I had applied for jobs before over the last 3 or 4 years in between my other, positions, and nothing. So you really were the propellant to get me in front of these people to say, hey, give me a chance. Let me tell you my story and tell you what I can do for you. So I know without a doubt I would not be where I was today without Medical Sales College.
Wow. Thank you so much for that endorsement. I am so glad that Medical Sales College has played a role like this for you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the time.